When the wealthy businessman Martin King remarried after his divorce, his friends warned him that his new wife, Vanessa, was known for her impossible standards. Vanessa was young, beautiful, and elegant, but she carried an air of superiority that made almost everyone feel beneath her. In the first 6 months of their marriage, she went through 7 maids. Each one left in tears, unable to endure her cutting remarks, relentless demands, and unpredictable moods. Vanessa treated the mansion like a palace and herself like a queen. Every corner had to shine, every curtain had to hang perfectly, and every glass had to be spotless. If a maid missed a single detail, Vanessa would point it out with cruel precision. Martin didn't interfere much. He was often away on business trips, leaving his new wife to run the household as she pleased. Rumors began circulating among the staff and in the nearby town that Vanessa was unemployable. Agencies hesitated to send their best workers to her mansion, afraid of wasting good talent. But when Martin returned from one long trip, Vanessa complained yet again about the incompetence of the last maid. Martin sighed and made one final call to the agency, saying, "Send me someone who can last. I don't care who she is, just make it happen." The next morning, a tall, confident black woman named Gloria arrived at the gates. She carried herself with calm authority, wearing a simple but neat uniform and a smile that wasn't forced. Vanessa eyed her with suspicion the moment she walked in, already certain she'd fail like the others. "You'll start in the kitchen," Vanessa said coldly. "I expect perfection." Gloria simply replied, "Yes, ma'am," with a tone so steady that Vanessa almost felt challenged. From the first day, Gloria worked quietly but efficiently. She polished the silver, scrubbed the floors, and prepared Vanessa's breakfast just the way she liked it, without having to be told twice. Unlike the others, she didn't flinch when Vanessa made sharp remarks. If Vanessa criticized her, Gloria listened, nodded, and improved without complaint. This calm, unshakable attitude seemed to throw Vanessa off balance. Days turned into weeks, and Gloria remained unfazed. She didn't gossip with the other staff, didn't raise her voice, and never showed irritation. Vanessa tried subtle tricks to unsettle her, moving items around to see if Gloria noticed, making last-minute demands, and even changing her mind about how things should be arranged. Gloria simply adapted, smiling faintly as she carried out each task. Martin began noticing the difference in the household. For the first time, Vanessa wasn't constantly complaining about staff. She still found small things to nitpick, but even her sharpest criticisms seemed to bounce right off Gloria. "How do you manage to stay so calm?" Martin asked her one afternoon. Gloria just smiled and said, "I've worked for people harder to please than your wife, sir." One evening, Vanessa invited some wealthy friends over for dinner. She gave Gloria almost impossible instructions for the meal. Multiple dishes, all perfectly timed, served at just the right temperature. Vanessa was certain Gloria would fail in front of her guests, giving her an excuse to dismiss her. But to everyone's surprise, dinner went flawlessly. The guests praised the food, the presentation, and even the service. Vanessa had to force a smile while secretly fuming that Gloria had not stumbled. It was after that night that Vanessa began to change. She started speaking to Gloria with a little more respect, perhaps realizing that trying to break her was a lost cause. Gloria didn't just meet her standards, she quietly raised them, showing a level of excellence that made Vanessa look good in front of others. The other staff noticed, too. Gloria treated everyone equally, never acting superior but always setting an example of professionalism. The gardener, the driver, and even the chef began working harder, inspired by her calm determination. It was as if Gloria's presence had shifted the energy of the entire mansion. Months passed, and Gloria became the longest-serving maid Vanessa had ever kept. Martin, impressed, gave her a generous bonus and told her privately, "You've done something no one else could." Gloria simply replied, "Patience, sir. That's all it takes." Vanessa never admitted it openly, but she began relying on Gloria for more than just cleaning. She asked her opinion on menu choices, asked for her help in arranging events, and even sought her quiet reassurance during moments of stress. Though she would never say it aloud, Vanessa trusted Gloria more than anyone else in the house. In the end, Gloria didn't just survive where others had failed, she thrived. She showed that strength doesn't always come from loud defiance but from steady, unshakable confidence. And though Vanessa's pride kept her from saying, "Thank you," she knew deep down that Gloria had achieved the impossible. She had earned her respect. When Martin once joked at a dinner party that, "Gloria runs the household better than we do," Vanessa didn't argue. She just smiled faintly, glanced at Gloria, and said, "Some people are simply irreplaceable." It was the closest she had ever come to admitting defeat, and Gloria, ever composed, accepted it with the same grace she had shown since the day she walked through the door.